Right, hello folks, Gary GSF, out on the scooter, heading for a motorbike club meeting. So that's in Scarva, about 12 mile away from the house, so I just thought I would take a wee scooter and see how we go. The thing I was thinking about was how you winterize a bike. This thing I use all year round. Come hail, rain, sleet or snow, I'll use it all year round. And in the UK and Ireland, to de-ice the roads they use salt. Now the salt is pretty nasty stuff for a bike. Now it's not only salt, I think they put like molasses or treacle in it to make it stick to things. They also put sand in it, and it is, let's say, quite detrimental to a motorbike's finish. So in this one, what I've done so far, and what I plan to do, first things first, got a set of fork gaiters to put in, and that was the first thing I did. Fork gaiters are really the job for protecting your forks. Your forks start to pit, and you're into big money to replace forks. And it's such a handy job to do on a scooter. You don't have a top yoke. You've only got the bottom yoke that you use. It only slides up through the bottom yoke, and so two bolts either side drops the forks out of it, and you don't even have to drop them too far. And slip the gaiters, fork gaiters on, so they're protected. Also, the brakes. I find the brakes are taking awful pounding from the salt, as the calipers seize and get on. So they were stripped the other day on this, and the red rubber grease that you can buy, it was put into it. So I think they're pretty well protected as well now. Also, the stand, centre and side stand, whatever it is, but it's probably because the bottom of them scrape on the ground already on the bare metal. Seem to take quite a pounding from the salt, and tend to rust a bit. So I've got an industrial weatherproofer, a metal protector, that'll spray onto it. Now, as ugly as sin, this stuff isn't like your AC50, which is nice and clear. This is brown. It just looks like a brown grease. It's actually a bit like a dirty protest, but it's put onto the stand, and any of the bright work, the likes of bolts and things like that are bright, will do that, and it'll stay on without any problem the whole way to March, when I will take it off. The only other thing about a scooter now, most of them have a mild steel exhaust. Now I see in the forum some people say that even though it's black, the exhaust in a scooter is stainless steel. Time will tell. It's too new to know. But what I will do, I'll take if it does start to rot, I'll actually take that off and replace it with a stainless steel exhaust, and that certainly would help things along the way. A new exhaust for scooters from the manufacturer, which is only mild steel, is usually around about £400. So I'll be able to buy an aftermarket stainless steel one for a little over £2. Leo Vinci one, so that would be the plan if it is, and then come to the end of its time, I'll put the standard one back on when I go to sell it, and the Leo Vinci one I'll sell on our favourite auction site. So that's the plans I have for winterizing the bike, and if anyone buys a bike from me, they can be assured it's pretty well looked after. They're usually serviced twice as often as they're meant to. All always the lifeblood of an engine is the oil. So we've been getting the oil changed, etc. as well. So there you go. It's middle of October now. Well, it's heading for the last third of October, and we have had such a spell of pretty good weather. As you can see, tonight is dry. We've had good sunny days. I've been able to get out in the big bike, and it's just been phenomenal how good it is. But from what I can gather from the forecast, that's to change from tomorrow afternoon. Things are to turn bad. So that's what we're looking at. We're looking at the weather turning bad, but we'll have to be thankful. We've had a good run. The tracer will be put away, and this wee Forza will be the one that will be used. I might be a little bit more cautious when there's ice in the road, but fingers crossed I'll not do what I did almost 2 years ago now. But there you go, from Gary GSF, that's me heading up towards Tandragee now, and then on out to Scarva. So if you want to send us your thoughts, what you do with your bike when you're going to use it all winter, certainly please comment. I will try to get back to everyone. I usually do. I don't have that big a following, so it's no hardship to me to get back, and it's nice to have that camaraderie. So hope to speak to you soon, and that's just my thoughts on how to keep a bike good when it comes to the winter. And now signing off, this is Gary GSF, and ride safe everyone, and I'd like to hear from you soon. Bye for now.